everyone, I'm Chester44 and welcome to this Let's Play of Baldur's Gate 2, Shadows of Amon. Last episode, we did some looking through this area, found, I guess, some creatures that we had to kill, including magic golems, which thankfully, by reading the book, we knew exactly how to kill them. Don't use anything except unenchanted weapons. And by doing that, and thankfully there were some unenchanted weapons in one of these cases over here, they melted like butter. We've also got this guy in the Mad's machine here, and we need to figure out some way to get out of here. Well, we've got an Illithid encampment and a Gith encampment. Let's go speak with the Gith because I have a feeling, now that we don't have the sword, they might actually be willing to talk to us. God, I hope so. Nope, they are hostile to us. That is not what I want. Well, at least we can kill them. Two-handed sword. What kind of two-handed sword is this? Ooh, Erevrical 5. This dark two-handed sword radiates evil from a distance. The weapon is not just unholy, but unearthly as well. Long thought to be just a myth, the blade's infamy pervades the accounts of learned bards and ancient sages. According to these accounts, the Githyanki wizardsmith Ermlar forged the blade many centuries ago in dark caverns beneath Tun Rath. This Githyanki city floats in the astral plane upon the petrified corpse of a dead god, known only as the One in the Void. To craft the sword, Ermlar allegedly used the One's own bones, which consist of a metallic substance unknown on the prime material plane. The smith then imbued the weapon with a fiendish entity, whom some seers claim was a mighty prince of the lower plane of Carceri. Others claim the sword contains the One in the Void's own spirit, banished within the blade for crimes committed against other gods in past ages. In any case, Erevrical possesses such an enmity against good that only blackguards committed to evil may wield it. Circular runes etched on the blade proclaim its name in ancient Tirsu, the Githyanki language. The runes translate roughly as Pain Servant. Immunity to charm, 50% chance to dispel magic on each hit. Usable by evil, paladin, cavalier, inquisitor, or undead hunter. Well, we are going to be selling that because we can't use it. Oh, damn it. I forgot. Okay, yep. Can you... Well, you have something you can unlock.
Yes, I will do my best.
I have no idea what we'll find in these. A wand and a mage robe. Ooh, that was trapped. Glad you noticed that.
Good to go.
What is my task? Yes.
Okay, and... Flint and tinder. This device has been specially designed for lighting slow-burning torches. It could come in useful if you ever need to light the torches set into the walls of a dungeon. Okay, we didn't need that tinder box. Okay. Can you identify these? What are they? Darts of Stunning, Dart +1, those will be sold. And these, can you identify? One I know is a Wand of the Heavens? Wand of the Heavens. And an Adventurer's Robe, so that'll be sold. And the Wand of Heavens, I think we can sell that too. Alright, well, let's see what we can find in this place. More warriors and a Gith, and another one of these anti-credits.
Gotcha, you asked for it.
Nature, take the life she gave!
Come on, finish up that damage, Paladin. Thank you. Okay. Well, Minsk is stunned.
Name it.
Okay.
On my honor. Very well.
Handwritten note. What's this say? This brief note is written in wild, looping, haphazard script. The words seem to be almost nonsensical babblings. Smarty, smarty, you long circle the blue. Okay, that's going to go with all those other notes we happen to have. He's going here. You're going to go ahead and identify these. +3 bolt, +3 bullet, wand of spell striking again. I mean, the wand of spell striking could potentially be useful. What are you suffering from? Is that Doom? It's Doom. Okay. Like I said, the wand of spell striking is something that could have use. Okay. Yeah, you know what? Drink one. Put one in there. Drink another. Let's wait for minced stunning to wear off. This'll just take a minute. They all have potions of invisibility. Not that they actually have any use. Okay, there we go.
Yes.
Minsk.
Done.
Time for another room. That might actually be the last room we're supposed to go into, so let's clear out the other one instead. Oh, I am not looking forward to the other area. I mean, these Gith I can handle. Mind flayers, my god. Knights, warriors. Please do some killing. Aerie, what are you doing?
A solid hit.
Use this.
To battle, that one is my
I won't
task.
let my friends be hurt. I'll
Okay,
hurt
finish
you
off
if I
that
have to.
knight before it goes to the bus.
A solid hit.
Okay,
We are all
we're fine.
heroes. You
As
and
you
Boo and I,
Pain
hamsters
will
and
break you
rangers
up.
everywhere.
Go in, go over there, see if you
Rejoice!
can identify anything.
On my honor.
It doesn't
shall
look
be.
like anything's causing a problem. More +3 arrows. And identify scroll. You can have that. Yep, +3 arrows. What does this fire again? Yeah, the weapons it fires are +4, which are better than +3. Looks like there's only one other direction to go.
Consider it done.
Yeah, there's only one direction to go, it seems. Okay, you drink one. And I guess we can give one to Jaheira and have her drink one. Okay, let's go in here. And let's save before we go into this room. Alright, what do we got in here? More of these. Quite a few of them, actually, this time.
Oh yeah!
I know there's more. Come on, show up. There you are.
Take the life she gave!
Great!
I mean, the plus side is these Gith are dying very easily. Githyanki arm! Invaders to lair! Not Illithids, but agents. Or seek you gold beyond the double doors, the horde of the ancient. Illithids, what are you talking about? No parley, blades for tongues. All answers found in death. Githyanki, attack! Oh, great. Oh, so much for that. And he dropped, ooh, a longsword. And Diary of Karsten's Apprentice. This looks to be the sole surviving piece of a torn diary. I curse Karsten daily for trapping me in this infernal place. My only solace comes from the knowledge that my old master is powerless to escape his own glass cage. I have hidden the crystal mallet to ensure no one will ever be able to use it 6 times to shatter the bell jar and release Karsten. May he rot forever. Alright, what is this longsword? Angurvadal 4. Also known as the Scream of Anguish, this is the legendary burning blade of Fritholf. It is a +4 weapon, and does +1 fire damage. Really now? Compare that to this, which, immunity to charm and confusion, strikes as a +3 weapon. It does a lot of extra damage to any alignment that isn't true neutral or chaotic or lawful neutral. The Equalizer isn't a bad sword. I feel like Angurvadal would be the one to go with. Wait, really? Why? I mean, having the Equalizer is a good weapon, but having a +4 would be worth it. And it does some fire damage, which, you know, that makes it better than the Burning Earth, because it does fire damage. I've held on to the Burning Earth since I got it in the first game, simply because of the fact that it has the fire damage against regenerating creatures, and a little extra damage against regenerating creatures. And it also does a bit more against undead, which makes it good for those things, especially trolls, because I have no way to deal with trolls otherwise. I need fire to deal with them. But now I have Angurvadal, which does that fire damage. That is exactly what I need. So this is finally going to replace that weapon. I'll keep the weapon, but Angurvadal is now our weapon. Alright, what have we got here? We've got a necklace. And purple oil. Okay. What is this necklace? Montolio's Clasp. This clasp belongs to the cloak of Montolio de Bruges, the blind teacher of the famous Dro Driz Do'Urden. It hums with the powerful enchantments locked within. Probably something that can be remade. Okay, there is another room here. Interesting. Let me save before we go through. Alright, what is in this room? Oh, it goes down? To where? This is new. What kind of room is this? Oh!
Greetings, puny one. I am Saladrex. I assumed the disturbance I heard earlier was another attack by the Mind Flayers, but I see now that you must have been the cause. It is nice to see a new mouse stumble into my lair.
What's a dragon doing inside this dungeon?
My story is truly a grand tale. Of course, every story about me is going to be grand, simply by virtue of the main character.
Well, someone's a little, full of themselves, and has a bit of main character syndrome, but okay. That goes without saying, oh mighty Saladrex. Please continue. Like most of the unfortunate creatures on this level, I was summoned by the mad magician in the glass cage. However, unlike most of the others, I have no real desire to escape this place. Why choose to keep the grace and beauty of your form hidden from the world, Saladrex? I have only been here a few years. An insignificant time for a dragon, but I choose to remain for a number of reasons. For one, I find the antics of Karsten and the other lesser creatures on this level amusing. Plus, I have been able to acquire a fair hoard of treasure from the endless supply of beings Karsten conjures up with that machine, and usually I have little to fear from thieves and looters in here. I assure you, I have no intention of stealing any of your treasure, great Saladrex. Perhaps I am paranoid, Frederick Lionheart. The machine of Lum the Mad has had some small effect on all the creatures trapped in here. We sometimes behave irrationally. They say there is a fine line between madness and genius, great Saladrex. Too true, I'm afraid. But I grow weary of this conversation now. Perhaps you could return another time. Please, wise Saladrex, may I ask you some questions? Very well. Ask your questions, and I will share my knowledge with you. Do you know how to get to the next level of the dungeon? I would imagine the machine of Lum the Mad is the key to descending to the next level. Other than that, I could not really say. Is that all? If I may, I would ask another question. Do you know how to get past the vault doors in the room with the torches? I know a little of this matter. The torches must be fueled by the oils found in the colored vats. I suspect there is a specific pattern which must be followed, but I cannot say for sure. Is that all? Another question, please. What can you tell me about the Githyanki and the Illithids? Karsten summoned both groups several years ago. They waste their time battling each other or launching impotent attacks against Karsten's glass cage. Foolish creatures all, though the Gith always showed me the proper respect. Is that all? Can you tell me anything about the imprisoned one? I know nothing of this imprisoned one. That is a concern for lesser creatures such as yourself. Another question. What can you tell me about the machine of Lum the Mad? I cannot tell you much about the devious contraption, but I do know this. There are notes scattered about this level that may give you the combinations to the machine. Seek them out. My thanks. Do you know how to get through that glass cage that protects Karsten? An interesting question indeed. I do have some knowledge of this matter. The crystal mallet is the key. Strike it against Karsten's cage 6 times and the glass will dissolve. Do you know where this mallet can be found? From the comments of the Githyanki leader, I know it was recently in the possession of the Illithids in the northern part of the dungeon. Where it is now, I could not say. Let's see. The only other question I have, where did Karsten come from? The Mad Mage was here when I first arrived, though I suspect he is nothing more than a foolish adventurer who toyed with a contraption beyond his control. Now he is trapped within his glass cage. Is that all? Yes, that is all for now. I will leave you for the time being. Perhaps when you return I will be in a more talkative mood and we can resume our conversation. Okay. Much as I suspected, the key to getting off of this level is the machine of Lum the Mad. I assume that by manipulating the levers, dials, and buttons, I can figure out a way to activate the gate to the next level. But before I can experiment with the infernal machine, I'll have to get through that glass bubble of Karsten's. Okay. And that appears to be everything in here. I admit, I did not expect to find a dragon in here, but it's nice to have a dragon who's so willing to talk to us. Okay, drink one of those. Oh, we have so many healing potions, and I don't need them all! Because I can't store them all. Because I'm bad that way. Alright. Well, now we have to deal with all of the
do my
Illithids.
best.
We've dealt with the Gith Yankee and gotten a wonderful sword that I very much like and I'm very happy to have. It's even better than the Equalizer. Although, I guess the Equalizer could be useful against certain creatures. Overall, I think some of these are good. Angura Vidal is basically a very good generalization sword. The Equalizer, it might be useful against extreme alignments if I ever found any, but it's still a +3. And Daystar, while it is only a +2, against evil creatures it does double damage. That'll be good against certain foes. And since it does Sunray, that'll be good against undead. So this sword isn't that bad. Alright. Let's get out of here. And we'll have to go and deal with
Yes.
the... whatever they're called. Illithid. Okay. Alright, this room is gonna be a pain, I imagine. And of course, we have to deal with
Very
this.
well.
Let me guess. Yep, there's a Mind Flayer in the first
Battle and
room,
victory.
but it's only one. You can kill that one without being completely destroyed. And okay. I need to be quicker here.
Let's go wax
I'm fine with just one without using that particular item. Okay, everyone get after him and kill him before he gets adminced. Good. Now we can kill the Umber Hulks.
I won't let my friends die. This time. I won't let my friends be hurt.
Okay. Now we'll be fine. Huh, I didn't realize Animan is also
Battle and
stuck.
victory.
Alright. So, we're in here now. We've got a couple rooms to investigate. Need to wait for our companions to unstun. And I'll be doing this carefully. Come on, Minsk, Animan. How long is this going to take? There you go.
You point where Minsk
Alright.
goes.
I'll throw down
Eden
another save to
and
be safe.
decide.
Also,
Yes?
you use another of these. Thank you.
What is my
Alright,
path?
let's
I
do
will
a
my
scout
best.
ahead. An Umber Hulk? Just a bunch of Umber Hulks. That's
On my
fine.
Righteousness shall prevail!
Deal with Umber Hulks without a problem.
A dangerous mistake.
I
Second
I'll
one,
hurt you if I
and the third one. And what's in this? We've got Burning Hand Scroll, a wand, and an Illithid Rod. Okay, what kind of wand is this? Wand of Cursing. This wand instantly renders the target blind, deaf, and mute. But perhaps the most dangerous aspect of this terrible device is that anyone can use it. Anyone! Blindness, deafness, and silence. It's only got one use. That's interesting. You can hold on to it. What's this? This is half of a bizarre rod-like Illithid key. The key must open a lock that guards something valuable if the Mind Flayers have gone so far as to split the key into 2 parts. Interesting. Well, we have one. Now, let's go into this room. We'll throw another save before we go down here. Because I want to be careful here. And this looks like a big room. Alright,
Yes,
Frederick, go
very
down
well.
here. What are you gonna find? Oh, Umber Hulk. Sure, kill it.
What is my path?
A single Umber Hulk. Nope, here comes more. And there's an Illithid.
Done.
To battle and victory.
Oh, I'll show you a fight.
You shall suffer my
Kill the
wrath.
Illithid immediately. Okay, Illithid's dead. I don't think any of us are stunned.
Doing such great things.
Alright. We've made it in here. We found an apprentice.
This place is just too darn creepy.
And another handwritten
I
note.
really want out of here.
Look, we're working on it, okay? This brief note is written in a wild, looping, haphazard script. The words seem to be almost nonsensical babblings. Quick and nimble, quick blue square, nimble and short. It's gonna be a brain trying to figure all this out. Are those gold and a longbow? Longbow is just a +1 longbow. Also, you need to drink some of these.
Nature's servant awaits.
Not you. You were supposed to drink them.
It is
Okay.
done.
On my honor, as you ask.
What have we got in here? Oh! There was a spell on that, but I don't know what it just did. And now Ares fatigued. Crap. Okay. We found an apprentice. Hello. No. No more. Have mercy. I will never tell you. Please. Just let me die. I'm not here to hurt you. I'm here to help. I told you, fiends. Karsten deserves to stay in that glass forever. I will never let him escape. How do you know Karsten? You are not one of those monsters. You cannot help me. Just let me die in peace, I beg you. Please, just a few questions. My wounds run deep. My time is almost done. But I shall answer your questions if I am able. How do you know Karsten? Karsten was my master. He brought me and his other apprentices to this horrid place many years ago, seeking long-forgotten, forbidden knowledge buried within the depths of this dungeon. He led us through the traps and guardians of the upper levels of the dungeon. When we came across the machine of Lum the Mad, he knew it was the only way to open the gate to the lower dungeon. He knew that machine was the key to getting out of here. Karsten was foolish enough to think he could master the machine. He studied the controls, then flipped a switch, and was instantly encased in that magic shell of glass. Before we apprentices could come to his aid, that idiot Karsten flipped another switch. Instantly we were surrounded by a horde of ravaging demons from another plane. Demons. I hate demons. We might all have survived if that fool Karsten had let us work our spells, but he panicked and began flipping switches at random. Between the fireballs, lightning, and monsters he created, it is a miracle I escaped with my life. My companions were not so lucky, torn limb from limb by demons or burnt into ash by the magic of that infernal machine. Yet Karsten was unharmed, completely protected inside his glass bubble. What a gruesome fate! It's madmen like Karsten that give all us magic users a bad name. But even though Karsten survived, he was trapped inside his prison, helpless to escape despite seeing the... No, I will not speak of that. I could have released him, but instead I left him there to rot. A fitting fate, but how did you end up here? Using my wits and cunning, I have survived these past 10 years in this dungeon, seeking a way out. I have seen Karsten grow more and more mad. He summons creatures to amuse himself so he can watch them suffer. A few years ago, he conjured up a group of Illithids locked in battle with the Gith war party. Since then, the two groups have survived in this place, the Illithids in the northwest and the Gith in the south. And you were stuck in the middle. The creatures waste their time battling each other or launching futile attacks upon Karsten in his last case. I avoided the monsters until some months ago when the Illithids finally caught me. The Illithids sensed I knew the secret to Karsten's cage, tortured me in body, mind, and spirit, but I would not talk. Karsten will never be free. Is there nothing I can do to help you? I am beyond your power to help or harm. The tortures of the Illithids cannot be undone. I embrace the darkness. Sounds awesome. Well, much as I'd like to continue, I kinda should end this episode here. It's gone on long enough. Next episode, we'll look through the other 2 rooms here of the Illithid and get through. It probably won't be long. But still, there might be more to this place. That'll be in the next episode, so until then, I am Chester44, that is Frederick Lionheart, Minsk, Sir Animan, Jahera, Imowen, and Aerie. This has been a Let's Play of Baldur's Gate 2, Shadows of Amen, and I shall see you all next time.